So we are just halfway, well, a little bit over halfway through here in our season in New Zealand. As you can see, things are going quite well. We've been on quite a good run since we started the season. The opening day defeat, barring that, we've only really lost one other game, which was to West Coast Rangers. We've drew one game with East Coast Bays, who are for some reason having an unbelievable season. They've just been really, really good, beating all the big sides, just been very, very consistent. I don't really know why they're so good. They do seem to have this guy who seems like he's quite a good striker for this level. We tried to bring him in. He didn't want to join us. But yeah, they've dropped off a little bit recently, but overall they've had a really good season. They're 4 points ahead of us, but we do have a game in hand, so win that, we'd be back in. Auckland City are third, 4 points behind us, 8 points behind top, but again have 2 games in hand, so it's very close. But then behind that, really, Auckland United have fell off quite a bit. Obviously, there's not many points in it. It's still early in the season, and it's not a long season, but yeah, we're in the top half. We're matching the board's objective. I want to finish in the top 3. I think we will do that. And we've got 2 big games to try and confirm it today. So we've got Auckland City in the league. We're going to play this cup game off camera, and then we'll have Auckland United in the league as well. So the 2 big Auckland sides. Since you last left us, we have signed a superstar. No, it's not Lorenzo Insigne. He's been a bit of a bit part player. We've signed this guy, Donald Gawala. He's a 19-year-old New Zealand centre-back. Only paid him £35 a week on a deal till 2029. He joins us, and he's been terrific. He joins us from Birkenhead, and he's been playing every league game. I'm only joking. The superstar is Lorenzo Insigne, of course. How we've managed to pull him in, I don't know. He's clearly well past it at this point. But for a deal, £110 a week till the end of the season, just to have a big name in. He's still a quality player. He's not really showed it yet, but he's barely been playing. And when he has been playing in the MLS, he's been rubbish. So hopefully we can get something out of him. He's probably best in behind, but we don't really play with a number 10. So we have been playing him out wide. We've been playing him up front a few times as well. But he's came good with a couple bits of pieces, not really any goals or assists yet, but he still looks good. So financially, the club is still in a bit of a mess. We are over wage bill, we are in debt. The board are in the process of a takeover, so maybe that might sort out the finances. The club reputation is, I thought it went up a star, half a star, but no, it was half. It was 1.5, wasn't it? And it's a good job we brought in that new centre back, because if you remember, Isaac Hughes missed the first game of the season. I thought it was just one game. No. He had a 17-match ban. He's missing it's a 22 season. It's a 22-game season. So he's basically missed most of the season. He hasn't played yet. As you can see, he's terrifically out of fitness. All of his stats are going down. He's still our best centre-back at the club. We've got him till 2030. But it's been a massive miss. 17 matches. How on earth he's managed that, I don't know. Apparently it was for 2 yellow cards. This has to be a glitch. He's got 2 yellow cards and then a 17-match ban. How on earth that's happened, I don't know. The rules are very weird here in New Zealand. So it's 1-match ban after 2 yellow cards, but then 1-match ban for every additional yellow card. We've definitely had players get yellow cards and miss a game, but then not. I just don't understand how it works. That just seems so harsh. So I don't know whether he's got 2 yellow cards and then he's picked up 16 other yellow cards throughout the season. So then it's on a season delay. It's very, very strange. Unless he's done something more serious and the game's just not picked up on it. Maybe he's done maybe he's punched a ref or something and he's got a 12-match ban. And then maybe he hit another player on his way out and he got a 5-match ban as well. I honestly don't know how he's picked it up, but he's almost there. We won't have him this episode, but this will be 2 more games. I think maybe the cup game might count as one as well, so we might get him. He might be 1 game away once we finish the episode. So yeah, we haven't been able to play him, but thankfully Gawala's been good in his presence, and this is the team that we've got for the opening day. Henry Gray in goal, back 4 of Isherwood, Gawala, Raj and Baker. Strong and Kameni in midfield. Kameni's came in, the loanee, the Cameroonian loanee, and he's replaced Vernon. He's been quite good. McLeod on the right, Lorenzo Insigne on the left. Kennedy was playing, but as you can see, he's not really done much. And then Mitchell's been poor as well. So we're giving Insigne a go. And then Castro, my boy, Christian Castro, another goal machine, 11 and 12. He's a baller. And then Sam Phillip up top, who had a really good season last year. He's still been good, 5 and 12, but definitely not the same as he was for his previous club. But we've got Christian Castro, who is our main man. So hopefully we don't need to worry about it. But we did lose to these on the opening day, so I guess we'll see how much further along we are. They are sitting just behind us, so a win for them really puts us under it. So really a draw here is not a bad result whatsoever. Keeps us 3 points, within 3 points of East Coast Bays. A win would be incredible. A win would put us right up behind them, just 1 point behind them, and it would create a nice little gap between us and third. So a win would be huge. If Insigne could announce himself to the Eastern Suburb faithful, the 100 or so that turn up for these games, that would be really good. I think it's more like 1,000 now. I think we do get, I don't know, I can't remember. But I think it's like 1,000. So it's not a terrible following, but it just shows you the level, doesn't it? 'Cause it's like the fifth tier in England can get like 4,000 or 5,000 for some of the bigger clubs, but then the top teams in New Zealand are getting like 1,000. Well, I guess these aren't really a top team, but you get me point. Doesn't matter. Auckland City with the ball, looking to get themselves forward. We are doing our best to win it back, but they are playing out from the press rather well. I don't think I've settled really on a proper 11. To be honest, a lot of players have come in and out. There's no guarantee that Kameni's going to be the answer in midfield. There's no guarantee that Insigne or McLeod are going to be the answer on the wings. Juma, the other loanee, he's been in on wing, on the right wing quite a lot. Obviously, Phillips only got 5 and 12 for this league. Is it that great? Insigne's not really done too much. There's still positions where I'm not really sure where our best players are. I think once Hughes gets back in and gets fit, he'll definitely replace Raj in the back line. And the back line's definitely been better this year. We've definitely conceded a lot less goals. But we haven't really been banging them in. So I'm going to take Insigne off for Kennedy. And I'm also going to bring Juma on for McLeod. And star rating wise, they are better players. So hopefully they can come on and make a big impact in this game. But they might just be struggling because it's against better opposition. But Philip, not really the man I'd want to be taking the corner, but he does take it, and it falls to Raj, who plays it back to Sam Phillip, cuts inside, and Kameni's there, and Diadunoi Kameni, I have no idea. Is that how you pronounce it? I don't know. Any Cameroon fans, let me know. But Kameni puts us 1-0 up, and like I said, he's been good. He's been one of the few that's come in, especially the loans, and made a big difference. Isherwood has held his place as well at right back. But you'd expect so, being on loan from Liverpool, that he'd be a step above the rest. But this is a big result if we can hold on to it. Philip with a free kick from a mile out, tries his best, but it's a good save from the goalkeeper. Now Philip will take the resulting corner. I am wondering if with our strikers, it seems like we've got one really in form and one kind of not as in form. Oh, they're down to 10 men, I think. They are down to 10 men. Are they? No, he just got a yellow card. For some reason, I thought he'd been sent off because they made a load of subs after it happened, but no, it didn't. I'm thinking a 4-2-3-1 might be the answer but then again, it's working. So, I mean, we are second, so I don't really need to change it. But I want to get Insigne in as a 10. I just think that would be where he's really good. But then I'd have to drop one of the strikers, and I'm not really about that. Unless we play Philip on the wing. Can Philip play on the wing? I mean, he's probably too big. Maybe Castro could play on the wing. No, I think Castro can only play him behind. I don't know. We'll stick with the 4-2-4 for now. It is working. I was going to make a change, but to be honest, there's only a few minutes left, so we'll just leave it. All the players have done just about enough to win the game. And Kameni with the Philip. Oh, no. There's a late highlight. Get it out. No, he must be offside. He must be offside. Nathan Lobos put it in the back of the net, and it is offside. Thank God. I thought it was offside, but then it just seemed to... There was such a pause. I didn't think it was going to happen, but... Now, thankfully, it was offside. And we do win the game 1-0. Not our best performance, but it's an improvement. Like I say, last time we played them on camera at least, I think we played each other 3 times, is that right? Or is it just twice? No, just twice, yeah. So I feel like it should be 3. But then I guess the playoffs take up so many games. But if you're not in the playoffs, it's just such a short season. Anyway, we get about 500 or so at home. I mean, it really depends on the team, doesn't it? Sometimes we get more. It seems very odd. Some days we get more, some days we get less. It's very random. Opening day, we had a good result. I feel like against the Auckland sides, we bring more players. I think Auckland City are actually a rival, aren't they? Yeah, so I guess that's maybe why. All right, well, good result. Puts us 1 point behind. We've got a cup game against lower league opposition, so we'll play that off camera, hopefully progress in that, and then we'll come back for Auckland United. Right, so it's actually been quite a bit since the last game. Weirdly enough, for some reason, when we won our cup game, the Auckland United game got pushed back. I don't really know why. But it got pushed back, so we won't be doing that in this episode. But we will just do this cup game instead. It's against Kashmir Tech, who are one of the better teams in the Southern League. So this will give us a little bit of a preview of the quality we'll expect from other teams. It seems like there was a weird bit of a gap as well between May and June, a bit of a mid-season break. I don't really know why. So we could play a couple of friendlies. We have brought one player in and released one player. So the released player is Andrew Blake. We just didn't need him anymore. He was just sitting around doing nothing, so he's gone. But we have brought one player in. Kenroy Campbell is a 26-year-old internationally capped Jamaican left winger. Was recently playing for RFS in Latvia, doing quite well as well from the ratings. Goals and assists not amazing, but from the ratings quite good. As you can see, he's a leading player in the league. He'll be our new left winger, so he's going to make his debut on the left hand side. The rest of the team is great in goal. Back four of Isherwood, Gawala, Raj, and Baker. Hughes is just 2 games from being able to make his debut. He played in the friendlies, though, and he was quite good. Strang in Kameni in midfield, Juma on the right, Campbell on the left, and then Castro and Sam Phillip up top. The bench is as you see it, and we'll just move everyone up because I like to make sure everyone's in the right positions. We've got a couple of players we're trying to move on. Papara, Mitchell, Cole. Hughes obviously just suspended, so we're trying to move those on, but we've had absolutely no interest in them, so probably won't be seeing the back of them until the end of the season. I think Mitchell's actually got a deal till the end of next season, so he might just be around forever. But yeah, Kashmir Tech, so they're second in the Southern League. So I guess we'll see how big the difference is between the regional leagues. Obviously, one league might be a bit stronger than the others. Maybe the Southern League is weaker than our league. Who really knows? But we were going to do that second league game, but yeah, it got rearranged for much further down the line. So we will come back to. Well, I guess we'll miss it. But yeah, Cup. I'm not too fussed on the Cup. I mean, it would be nice to win it just for the money, just to progress in it. We got to the quarters last time. So it would be nice to win it, but it's not something I'm too fussed about if we go out today, for example. But it would be nice to win it just to help sort out some of the finances. The takeover is still, it's just been back and forth, the board takeover with the club. It just doesn't seem like it's ever going anywhere. I keep getting messages saying it's on the rocks and then it could be closed. So whatever happens, it's just kind of been sitting around for quite some time. So who knows what's going to happen with it, but hopefully it won't really change us too much. What I'm hoping is they might clear the debt, or they might probably take out a loan to clear the debt. But either way, it does probably not going to affect us too much. Castro down the middle plays in Isherwood, who I do have something to say about Isherwood. Strong into Kameni. Oh, Kameni hits the bar. And one thing I was actually going to say about Kameni, his loan deal was actually out in June, which has just gone. Wow, that is some poor goalkeeping from the Kashmir Tech goalkeeper. Stubbings Hobbs, what a name. Not a great goalkeeper, though. He came out, hesitated, and the ball just dropped to Castro. Christian Castro gets another one to his tally. But Kameni has actually extended his deal, so it was ending in sometime in June. So we've extended it till the end of the season, which is December here. Isherwood's contract was out at the end of the season. Obviously in England is 30th of June. He signed a new deal till 2029, but his loan still expires in June. We went to Liverpool to ask to renew, but unfortunately, because I don't think we've been playing him in the proper role, they're going to allow us to have him back. So this might be either the last or second last game we see from Isherwood in an Eastern Suburb shirt. We'll try and get him back, but at the minute it might be one of his last few games, which is a shame because he's been quite good. But you know, we'll have to live without. I think Riley Grover is our second choice right back, so he should be okay. It's not like Isherwood's been, you know, unplayable, so it's hopefully not going to matter too much, but hopefully, I mean, Grover's not been great, and that's very poor from Raj. Just letting the ball. Some poor defending on show in this cup game, I'll tell you that. And Kashmir Tech are getting themselves forward. They've whipped it in. It was a good ball in the middle. I thought he may be just offside, but no, he wasn't. And it is 1-1, and they've got themselves back in the game, which is a huge shame because I mean, it didn't really seem like anything was really happening on either side. It seems like it's been a bit of a poor game, but Kashmir Tech with their tails up, coming forward once again. And they're playing some good stuff. And this Ryan looks like a right handful. And he's in. And he scored a second. Russell Ryan gets his second of the day. He's looked a handful. And we're behind. And like I say, if we go out in the cup, it's not, I'm not too fussed. I mean, we've been the better side. But this does worry me because these are the level of teams we're going to be playing when we get in the playoffs, if we get in the playoffs. So it's a little bit worrying that we're not just winning these games. We've been the better side. So I guess there's that. But I would like to think we'd be winning these games because we want to be getting in the top two. Winning the whole thing would be ideal, but getting in the top two, we need that to get into the Champions League, and that's the ultimate goal, really. It's not about winning leagues or cups or anything like that. Those are just nice little additions along the way. It's really about winning continental competitions. But you've got to win the league to get there, or you've got to come second in the league to get there. So if we're not beating teams like this when it comes to the playoffs, we'd have to do another season, wouldn't we? So yeah, and obviously there's no guarantee we're going to win the Champions League in one go. I do feel like the Champions League would actually be somewhat easier than the playoffs because we've got to play 8 other teams. Yeah, so it's 9 in total. 8 other teams from New Zealand. We'll make a sub Campbell. Not a great debut, but he's not fit, so we'll not be too harsh. We'll bring Alan Kennedy on. Yeah, we've got 8 other teams from New Zealand that we have to try and beat, and we have to try and get second out of 9. Whereas when we go in the Oceania Champions League, I mean, we'll be playing all the Fijis and the Tahitis. We did that with a team from Tonga, so we should be okay to do that with a team from New Zealand. We should be one of the better teams in there. So really, it's just, can we beat the other New Zealand team? I would imagine that's really going to be... So if we can get in the Champions League, I think we'll win it. But it's just... getting in there is going to be tough. But we've got to do the first part, which is finishing top 3. And then after that, we need to focus on getting top 2. But we've done well here. Castro plays it across to Sam Phillip to get his level. 2-2 now in the... Is it the Chatham Cup? The Chatham Cup? The Chatham Cup. The Chatham? Don't know. The Chatham Cup, we're going to call it. Juma is looking very, very tired. So he's going to come off for Ryan McLeod. Campbell Strong is going to come off for Shaban. And we'll leave it there with the changes. 10 minutes remaining. Hopefully we can go grab a winner. Like I said, it'd be nice to win the cup, but it's not something I'm too fussed about. But it'll be nice to win it, just to say we've won it and to get some money in the club. We've been the better side, I think, but we've not been miles better, and we haven't to go extra time. This is the last thing I wanted, is extra fatigue. Does anyone else need sub in? Isherwood can come off for Grover. I mean, Gawala's not really fit either, but I don't really want to take him off. We'll leave the rest. We've still got some more subs if we need them. But yeah, it's not great. And we've got our highlight, the Kashmir Tech goalkeeper plays it forward and they're trying to get in behind again. Is that Russell Ryan gone off yet? I don't know if he has. I think he might have done. McLeod down. Is it McLeod or McLeod? I'm going to call him McLeod. I've always called him McLeod, so even if it's wrong. Oh, we're ahead. Christian Castro, my boy Christian Castro, puts us in. I don't even know what happened there. It just kind of, we whipped it in. McLeod or McLeod, I don't know. I'm going to call him McLeod. I've always called him McLeod, and I don't think that's his name, but that's what he is to me. Yeah. I don't really know what happened there. Castro just seemed to get on the end of it. It seemed like it just bobbed around. Oh, we're extra time specialists. Raj has won the header, and we are 4-2 up, and now we can take Gawala off so he doesn't get broken. Tom Scott's going to come on for Gawala. We'll bring Ryan Verney on for Kameni. And we'll bring Insigne on for Castro. Okay, well, we've done one too many, so we'll bring Insigne on for Castro instead. Lorenzo Insigne, a bench player in New Zealand. Who'd have thought it? And we've got we've got a highlight straight away. That's not what I wanted to see. Oh, Insigne, great pressing forward work. And now McLeod racing forward. He's gone for an effort from distance. Over the bar, though. And we do go into the second half of extra time. 4-2 up. They have not took off their tired players, and we have. And I think that's been the difference. We've obviously downgraded some players, but I think we've got decent depth. And the good news is we are winning this game. So maybe when we get to the playoffs, maybe we'll be okay. But realistically, you've got to win most of your games to get in the top 2, don't you? Obviously, if you win every game, you'll finish first. So that's the thing, really. We've just got to win the first game and then just take it one game at a time, I guess. But McLeod in down the right-hand side. Looks for an option. I mean, that's a very, very poor touch there from McLeod. bit of a poor dribbler, and then Alioski. Is that can't be the real Alioski? I mean, maybe it is because we've got some players in these leagues now. And I think what happens is, Ryan's there again. Good save from Gray, though. I think what happens is when you've only got so many leagues loaded, like players will go to leagues that they wouldn't normally because those are the ones that are loaded in. If you loaded every single league, I'm sure they wouldn't be coming to Oceania. But yeah, we're only doing it one continent at a time. My computer cannot. It's a good computer, but it's not a supercomputer. It can't handle every single league I've got in this custom database. There is a lot of leagues though, so when we load the next one, and I'm still undecided where I want to go next. I think originally we said we'd go to North Central America, but to me that means we probably need to manage in Mexico, which that is such a huge step up in terms of reputation. I think we'd be in North America forever. And then by the time we were good enough to manage a Mexican team, we'd probably be good enough to manage anywhere. So that seems a little bit unrealistic. I think maybe Asia or Africa would be the next best one. I think maybe Africa. I feel like what would be the best teams in Africa? South Africa? I feel like that's a rung below club reputation-wise. So I think we'll go Africa after Oceania. But we still need to get through Oceania. So we are currently in the 5th round. How many rounds are there in this cup? How many rounds are there? 5th. Okay, so we're in like the round of 16. So we're in the round of 16 of the cup. Still a lot of teams left. Still a lot of bad teams left. So hopefully we get an easy run in. 1 point behind East Coast Bays. Again, there's not really you don't really get anything for winning the Northern League. I guess you did win that league. It has not been anyone but an Auckland team since 2019. So fair play. If we or East Coast Bays managed to do it, because that is some achievement. So I guess we do want to still win the league. It's a bit more prize money, but in the end, it doesn't really matter. It's all about winning the playoffs, which is what we want to do. So yeah, anyway, we'll leave it there. We'll probably come back for the last 2 games of the regular season, and then we'll know whereabouts we are in that. So we'll come back for the last 2 games of the season. So we'll play this off camera, and hopefully everything's going well. We will have 1st of July as well, so you never know, we might be able to bring some players in. Because we don't have a window, we can sign players anytime we like. So thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this episode of the Hexagon Challenge, and I'll see you all for more very soon.